2014 is our time on this Friday. We're turning now to our Democracy 2014 coverage as we here at Broadcast House continue to honor our long-standing tradition of bringing you the best election coverage.
Our 7 editorial director Chuck Stokes sat down with Governor Rick Snyder, and he gets a look at his 4 years in Lansing and what he wants to do in the next 4 years.
And welcome to this segment of Democracy 2014. Joining me is a very familiar face to Michiganders, the governor of the great state of Michigan. And we're here at the Thomas Edison Lab, which is where he started his campaign back in August of 2009. Governor, thank you for joining us.
It's great to be with you, Chuck.
As you look back on your first 4 years in office, if you had to categorize what you felt were your single biggest accomplishments, top 2 or 3, what would they be?
Well, number one, and I said that from the beginning in terms of goals, was job creation. We've created nearly 300,000 private sector jobs. We're number 5 in the country for creating the most jobs since I've been governor out of the 50 states. That's huge because these are good, well-paying jobs. There's more to be done, but I'm very proud of that. Another thing on the list would be our urban agenda in terms of helping our cities. Detroit has been doing so well in terms of so many wonderful things. We're soon to emerge from bankruptcy. If you look at the activity in the city in terms of Midtown and downtown, it's booming. And we're doing some great programs in the neighborhoods in terms of streetlights going back on, trash being picked up, improved public safety. Let's keep those things going in Detroit and our other urban areas, and then keeping our young people here. Again, having them stay in the state.
When you took the controversial approach to dealing with Detroit's finances, there were surely a lot of risk involved, a lot of political risk. Looking back on it now, as we're almost at the end of this road, are you even surprised with how well it's gone by pretty much everybody's point of view? Even if they didn't agree with what you did, folks look back now and say, this process is just about done.
Yeah, and it's gone very well, but it wasn't easy. People tend to forget all the challenges we faced. People tend to forget that I went through a whole process of working with the city first without any agreements, then I had to do the consent agreement, then the emergency manager. This process took basically the whole 4-year time frame. But it's great to see the outcomes, and again, it's not just about me. If you look through the bankruptcy process, the grand bargain's a great illustration in terms of the foundation community coming, the for-profit people coming in to bear, private individuals contributing, the mediators, the judge. And again, we've got a good working relationship with the mayor and city council now. And I think those are all great signals for an exciting Detroit in the future.
If the voters give you 4 more years in office, what do you want to accomplish?
More and better jobs. Let's keep going. And one of the huge opportunities, a top priority, is to reestablish career tech education, the skilled trades, and to really make sure parents, kids, all of us really treat that as a track that's equal to the university track. We really over-encourage people to go to university. I never want to discourage that, but we sort of forgot about this other career path, and there are tens of thousands of great, well-paying middle-class jobs out there. I want Michigan to be the leader in terms of the skilled trades. It's a great economic opportunity for all of us, so that's a top priority. Education, continuing that. I'm really proud of what we've done in preschool. We're the nation's leader in terms of preschool opportunities for people, and then we need to do things like dual enrollment to help with college cost on education, where you can go to college while at the same time you're going to high school. You can make a big savings there, and then continuing good government. We've been extremely responsible. Before I took office, we had government shutdowns 2 of the 3 years. We had $2 million in our savings account, and we didn't know what our liabilities are. Where are we today? We've done 4 budgets, the fastest in the last 30 years. We have $500 million in our rainy day fund plus, and we're paying down our long-term debt. We've reformed that. By 2038, I like to joke to people, that's when you want to run for governor, because we won't have legacy debt to deal with anymore.
The Obama administration has not gotten very good ratings as of late. The Congress has terrible ratings, the worst ratings ever. You still have to deal with Washington. If you could send a message to Washington so that you can continue to move Michigan the way you want to have Michigan move, what would it be?
Well, Washington is a mess. And again, I'm not making a party statement. It is a mess. But look at the contrast. They spend all their time fighting and blaming one another. I don't believe in that. I believe in relentless positive action. And the 3 big issues they need to address are we need tax reform, we need to do a budget in Washington, and they need to deal with the debt question. Think about what we did in Michigan. We did all 3 of those in year 1. And we're showing improvements based on that. So those are the kind of things they need to come together on. So my biggest ask is try relentless positive action in Washington. If you stop blaming one another, stop fighting with one another, and you'd have a whole lot of time to get work done.
We have 20 seconds left. If you could ask a single question to your opponent, what would it be?
Tell me the solutions. I hear a lot of blame, but I don't hear a lot of solutions.
All right. Governor, thank you for sitting down with us for this segment of Democracy 2014. He is Republican, and he is seeking 4 more years in Lansing.
All right, thanks, Chuck. And in case you missed it, yesterday we had a similar interview with Governor Snyder's opponent, Mark Schauer. And to see all of our in-depth interviews with the candidates, all you have to do is go to our site, WXYZ.com/candidates, for all the information you need before you head out to next week's general election day.